He has helped millions of people lose weight through his at-home fitness DVDs like Insanity. Now fitness trainer Shaun T is hoping to get people mentally tough with his new self-help book, T is for Transformation. And he joins me now. So you've been in the fitness game for a long time. Why this book now?
Because I want people to understand that fit doesn't have a size, it has a mentality. And so foundationally, a lot of people lose a lot of weight, but then they yo-yo back because they don't attach to the small successes that they had along the way or the struggles that they had along the way and how they overcame them. So now transformation can be sustainable, but it's not just about the weight loss. It's about the relationships that you keep getting back into, why you don't like the job that you have and what's blocking you from moving forward, and just things that happen in your life. And I have this thing called a secret backpack where all the struggles that you've had in your life, if you actually attach to them and understand the strengths that you gain from them, then you have more power. So even if you get to the end of a journey, what happens is you're saying, the reason why I'm not going to go back to this is because this is the power that I've gained from this particular struggle. And even if you're successful, you can be majorly successful, but the thing is, you can be even more successful if you actually know how you actually became powerful. And so I want people to embrace their power and know who they are and understand that they have the power to make a change and make a change constant.
All right, give our viewers a glimpse of where you got your power from, because you also talk about your personal story, what made you who you are today.
Yeah, so my personal power came from the fact of I had to actually go back into my life and figure out why I was struggling so bad and where were the blockage. Like I gained 50 pounds, right? Where did that come from? And so I had to go back to when I was a child, when I was sexually abused, and overcome that even later in life. Because sometimes what we do is we push some of those tough times aside. And so what if you actually attach to that person that was 50 pounds heavier or that person who was abused, and you actually go back and you communicate with that person? You'll understand that they were the strongest person you know. And so I want you, through this book, you take self-assessment tests, you get to know who you are, you become transparent with who you are, and I want people to say, you know what, I did go through something, I did have to make a change, and now I can attach to that change in a way that transformation can become sustainable and you can be as successful as you can.
Do you think that you talk about these tests in your book because you outline them, do you think this is what is missing for a lot of Americans who are looking to lose weight? You know, last month the CDC says obesity rates are higher than ever before. What is missing? Is it this mental toughness?
Yeah, it is the mental toughness. It's knowing who you are and what blockages you have that keep you from losing the weight or that keeps you gaining the weight. But what if you went back and found your power? What if you rewrote your story and you can get rid of all of these layers that have been holding you back? In the book, I talk about running 10 meters past the finish line. Some people get to the end of a journey and they stop. But what happens if you keep going? What happens if you continue to move that power forward? And so a lot of people, they become overweight because they look at the big picture and they look at big weight loss and they say, I'll never be able to get there. But you will be able to get there. You just have to take it one step at a time. And then they say, well, it takes so long. But people who lose weight really, really fast, guess what they do? They yo-yo really, really fast. And so this is not about yo-yoing. This is about taking your time. Life is a journey. Fitness is a journey. Relationships, your job, this is all a journey. So find successful steps along the way so that you're happy.
Yeah. Who else do you blame for the obesity levels continuing to rise? Is it big food? Is it not the right programs out there for people?
Problem is food is accessible. Like we look at our apps, everything we want, we can get right on our phones, right? And it's a great thing to have things accessible so you can be more productive. But when you're sitting home, people are like, do I want to cook or do I want to just order off this app and have it delivered to my house? And if you order it off the app, guess what? You don't know how it's made. You can say it's organic or gluten-free or whatever, but is it really? And so if you actually take the time to make the food yourself, then you can actually control what you're eating. And so do the work. Because yes, it's fun to order pizza on a Saturday night or a Friday night. It's the end of the week. That's great. I believe in 85% healthy and 15% fun. But start to do the work. Like I have you do in this book. You do the work so that you can see the successful steps and you can see that you are actually successful at making it happen for yourself.
Yeah. So your first step is the book, but how else are you going to capitalize on your huge audience through social media about tips at how they can, change their mindset?
Yeah, so I capitalize on it really through social media just by being transparent, having a conversation. I don't allow negativity, and if someone is negative, I just
Yeah.
combat it with positive energy and positivity. And I build a great community of people who actually, you know, congratulate other people, and so it just makes it such a better place. So the book is here, social media is there. You can go to my website, ShaunTFitness.com. In the new year, I'm coming up with a new transformation academy so that you can actually go through any life journey that you have to keep it sustainable. And I challenge you every single day to be the best that you can be.
Speaking of social media, I feel like today there's so many health experts that create themselves on social media. Do you see that? Like everyone's an expert, food, fitness. Do you think we're getting flooded with too many people trying to, putting too much information out there kind of thing?
It's so interesting that you say that because a lot of people introduce me as a fitness expert, and I'm like, no, I'm a fitness motivator.
Yeah.
Because everything you see out there, and there are some great people, but anyone can put fitness expert there. But
Yeah.
everything you see is a blueprint. It's a blueprint to your success. So I say, instead of looking to all the experts, you can take little nuggets of what they have and you can become an expert on you. And that's the ultimate goal. All of us out there, whatever kind of fitness expert we are, the thing that we have as a common denominator is wanting you to succeed. So for me, I say, you don't have to do my workouts. You don't even have to read this book. But what I want you to do is attach to create your existence and become an expert about yourself. Even though that's what the book really does. It helps you become an expert on who you are. Now imagine if you are the expert of you. No one can penetrate you. No one can bring you the negative energy. You'll be able to block it out. So I really encourage you to know who you are, know what your forces are, and really unleash the superpowers that you have to become the best that you can be.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk fitness videos.
Oh, yeah.
2009, Insanity came out.
Yeah.
I know you're sick of hearing that, but are we going to ever see a DVD or a fitness workout video like that and make that kind of impact?
Most of the time I like to create workouts that are done by you, so you don't have the barrier of, I don't have this, I don't have that. Do I want to create weightlifting programs? Absolutely. But Insanity was the first program where we said, it's really hard. You're not going to lose 18 pounds in a weekend by drinking something. You actually have to do the work. And so what I found though is that there were a lot of big weight loss stories with Insanity because people didn't lose the weight really fast. They actually lost weight quickly, but they actually did the work over 60 days. And so imagine putting yourself through something really hard for 60 days. The positive thing that comes out of that, above weight loss and above all of the other, and eating healthy, is that you have a positive self-talk every single day, and you push your body every single day, and you dig deep every single day. Now imagine the psychology of you working as hard as you can every single day and being successful and finishing something. And so that's what Insanity was about, and that's what I love to challenge people in everything that I do. Every single day you should find a successful moment. Every single day you should feel selfish. And selfish gets a negative connotation. If I say, oh, you're selfish, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But what if you had that positive selfish moment every single day? And that's superpower number 5. It's, if I can be selfish and find time for me every single day, then everyone else around me is actually going to benefit. For those people out there who work really hard, or they're a single parent like my mom was, and they just really focus on the kids, and I have to do this for the kids, and I have to do this for my family. You know what? I say, if you take 30 minutes a day for you, the happiness that you can find in that 30 minutes is going to filter out to everyone else. And so taking time for you, feeling selfish, feeling successful is a way to make everything that goes around you as happy and as best as it can be as well.
Yeah. What do you think about the industry as a whole? Do you think we're in have a fitness boom? Because every startup that I've been looking at is fitness, food driven. Do you see that we're kind of in a boom?
Yeah, I mean, fitness is, I mean, you have a gym on every corner in New York City, or every shopping mall that you drive past if you don't live in the city, if you live in the suburbs. And so it's amazing. But again, if people connect to what they connect to, then these can be successful, and they can make an impact on your life. And I tell people, don't just do a workout because I lost weight to it or your best friend lost weight to it. Do a workout that connects to you. When you begin a fitness journey, or any journey for that matter, you have to think of one thing first: fun. How can I make this fun? Because people like to dance, people like to party, you go out on the weekends, you go on vacation. These are all fun things, but why does fitness have to be hard? Why does learning about yourself have to be so hard. Think of something that's fun and attached to the fun. And if you share that, you can share your story, and then your journey will be fun, and then it'll be sustainable.
What's next? Where else do you want to go? What else do you want to do?
Well, the next chapter in my life is being a dad. I'm about to be a dad of twins.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny, at the end of my book, I talk about my, not necessarily a struggle, but wanting to be a dad. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to read my book to retransform my life. So to be very honest, it's a very personal thing for me to become an amazing dad in 2018.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
For people who are watching, what exercise, if they don't have the time, moms or, people who don't have time to read this book, what exercises would you tell them are the most important ones to go through?
Right. So I have some exercises in the back of the book. So after you get your mind together, in the back of the book, you have exercises. But my favorite exercise ever of all time, and don't be surprised because is a push-up and a plank.
Yeah.
And the reason why, if you take time to hold a plank, and if you've never held a plank before, if it's really tough for you, if you've never held a plank before, put your knees down. If you start by 30 seconds a day, then go to 45 seconds a day, and then make your way to push-ups. I'm telling you, you use your shoulders, you use your abs, you use your chest, you use your butt, you use your calves, you use your quads. And so for people who are, I'm afraid to work out, I'm afraid to go to the gym, start holding a plank, start doing push-ups on your knees. That's why I love these things out here with these push-up challenges, because if you can make your way up to 100, 200, 500 push-ups a day, you can go to the gym and feel strong, you'll feel good, you will definitely see results in your body. You will tone your body, you will tone the processes that happens of motivation inside of you, because push-ups, you feel the burn. The other thing about exercise is invite the burn to your body. Some people say, oh, well, it hurts, on day 2, like I'm sore. I'm like, great. That's actually results. And so I want you to get results by attaching to the things that's showing you and proving to you that what you're doing is actually working. So when you feel the burn, say, instead of saying, I'm not working out tomorrow, say, great, thank you, legs. Pat yourself on the back, say, congratulations, let's keep going, just work a different body part.
Shaun T, T for Transformation. It's in bookstores now.
It is right now.
And today starts your journey.
T is for transformation.
Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.